we are here to actually provide all the support to develop students to become a confident graduate that is needed by the industry. Please feel welcome to visit us to see how we do our transformation of students.
Okay, hi everyone. Good evening. My name is Anis from School Outreach, Segi College Penang. So good to see everyone here. So of course, today we will have a briefing regarding career prospect with occupational safety and health after SPM. So viewers, you can invite your parents, your teachers, and friends to join us now because we will start our briefing very soon. Okay, if let's say you cannot make it with us today, we still have another session for this briefing, which will be next week on Wednesday, 22nd of December 2021, at the same time as well, which is 8 p.m. Okay, so don't worry if let's say you cannot make it for tonight, you can make it for next week. All right. Also, don't forget to register. As you can see at the banner here, you can scan the QR code so that we can send you more info regarding occupational safety and health, and also for you to be entitled for the lucky draw session at the end of this briefing session. So viewers, students, parents, and teachers, if you'd like to join our lucky draw session, please register now, and right before the end, we will give you a few more seconds to register. Right? Okay, so with us today we have Mr. Noraha binti Abdul Kadir, which is our lecturer, come program leader for our Occupational Safety and Health program. So students, if you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section. And if you have time, we will go to the Q&A session. Alright, without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Norahan to the live briefing. Hi, Mr. Good to see you.
Hi, Miss Anis. Hi,
Yes.
everyone.
Okay. So, Mister, I
Alright.
pass the floor to you.
Alright. Okay. Thank you, Miss Anis. Alright, okay. Hi everyone. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening everyone. Okay, so today, okay, my name is Tun Nuraihan. Okay, I'm the lecturer come program leader for Occupational Safety and Health program in Segi College. Alright, so today I will talk about the career prospect with Occupational Safety and Health after SPM. So whoever that interested in knowing what is actually occupational safety and health and what you can do after this, what are the career prospect, what are the job opportunity. Okay, you can stay with us tonight. All right. Okay, so let me share. Today is more sort of sharing. Okay, what you can do after you have graduated from occupational safety and health program. And let me share what I have prepared, some slides for you. All right. Okay. So hope that you can see my screen. All right. Okay. So
Yes,
this
can
is
see
what.
clearly.
Okay, good, very good. Thank you, Anis. All right. Okay. So this is what I have prepared for you. Okay, so let me before I go further, all right. So let me start with my self introduction first. Okay, so again, my name is Tunu Raihan. Okay, I'm the lecturer, come program leader from the School of Allied Health Sciences in Segi College Penang. Okay, I'm from Occupational Safety and Health program. Right. So as for me, okay, because of I'm talking about career prospect. So as for me, I have around 3 years experience in industry in OSH, and also I have around 6 years, okay, going to 7, okay, in teaching in OSH related subjects. Okay, so in total in OSH field, okay, whether it be it in teaching or be it in the industry, in total is around 10 years. Okay, and also, all right, so this is occupational safety and health. All right, so what is occupational safety and health? Right, so usually when we say occupational safety and health, right, usually people will misunderstood with security. Okay, when we get safety or security, right? So then tonight I will this evening I will try to I will share with you again what is actually safety and health, and to be exact, occupational safety and health to be specific, and what is security. Okay, so I want after this, okay, at the end of this sharing, so I hope that everybody have can differentiate between occupational safety and health and also security. Okay, so first, what is occupational safety and health? Right, so it's a multidisciplinary field concerned with safety and health and safety, health, and welfare of workers at workplace. All right, so the personnel that in charge, that is occupational safety and health professionals. All right, so they will take care of the workers, of their safety, of their health, and also of their welfare. All right. So this occupational safety and health professions offers high job demand from various industry, including oil and gas, including construction, small medium enterprise, manufacturing, and also infrastructure. Okay. So earlier I said that I did mention that I want to I want to share with you what are the difference between safety and security. So about safety we concern on the protections against hazards. Hazards, or we call it as something that can cause harm to the workers. Okay, if let's say a slippery floor is something that can cause harm to the workers, so then safety professionals or safety practitioners will take care of will advise, okay, to make sure that the area is clean. Okay, that is safety. So what about security? So security, it is a protection against threats, such as whether it's a deliberate or intentional. It's deliberate and intentional. So threats against maybe threats against maybe arson. Okay, threats again maybe a thief. Okay, so that is on security. Okay, so that hopefully you can differentiate, okay, between occupational safety and health and also security. All right, okay, so let me go further. Okay, so this is some statistics. So I want to share you what is the statistics, okay, related to occupational accident and disease. Why this is a concern? Okay, because of for your informations, in 2020 we have around 14.9 million workers in Malaysia. Okay, 14.9 million, and out of these 14.9 million workers, okay, there are 32,674 cases reported on occupational accidents. So what is occupational accidents? So occupational accident is an accident that is related to occupation. Okay, when they are working, then they got into accident. So we record that as occupational accident, right? So around 32,000 cases, yeah, so quite high. And approximately to 90 cases per day. Okay, so and then on occupational death is 312 deaths, okay, in 1 year. All right, related to occupational death. So what is occupational death? So fatality mean death. Okay, fatality case that related to occupation, meaning to say when a workers died during a work activity. So when they are doing work, all right, when they are doing their tasks and they die, okay, so we record that as occupational death. Okay, with few of course when we investigate and we found that the accident, the death is caused by the occupational factor, then we will record that as occupational death. All right. So what about occupational disease? Okay, so we have occupational accident, we have occupational death, and we have occupational disease. Okay, so what is occupational disease? Okay, so for example, uh, 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 someone get a disease. Okay, ada penyakit, dapat penyakit. Okay, get a disease due to his occupation. Right, for example, a cleaner. Okay, so for example, a cleaner. So a cleaner, they will use detergents or chemicals, right? So due to that, okay, for example, they are not wearing glove, okay, while they are using that chemicals or detergents when doing the cleaning activity, right? Then they get skin irritations. They have inflammation, readiness. Okay, they have, or we call it, to be specific, we call it as irritant contact dermatitis. Okay, so what is dermatitis? Dermatitis ni lebih kurang macam eczema. Okay, alright. So dermatitis, so they have they have contact with the chemicals and their skin get dermatitis. Okay, so when they get dermatitis, so that is considered as occupational disease. Right. Okay. So that is occupational disease, and there are 9,108 cases reported in 2020. Okay, around 25 cases per day. Okay, it's quite a high number, right, in Malaysia. Right, but so uh, uh, so where does this OSH practitioner or OSH professional play their roles? So they need to actually help, okay, actually help the workers for not being involved into accident or for not being experience any disease or even death, right? So that is OSH practitioner roles, okay, right. Okay, so this is some cases on accident that I want to share with you. I think if you read the case through, okay, in 2014, okay, there are MRT span collapse. Okay, so that is the concrete collapse. All right, so the concrete span collapse in Kota Damansara. Okay, and what I want to show here, all right, so this is the occupational accident that I told you earlier. Okay, that I explained you earlier. So this is one of the examples of occupational accident, and sadly, that there is a death. Okay, there are workers that that crash in underneath the concrete that have collapsed in the case. Okay, in the accident, and they died. Okay, and if you can see here, there is the article, the news article, right, on the headline is on DOSH investigation report. So what is DOSH? Okay, DOSH is Department of Occupational Safety and Health Malaysia, who is the enforcer for Occupational Safety and Health Act, okay, OSHA 1994, and also Factories and Machinery Act 1967. So these two act, okay, kedua-dua akta ini, okay, these two act is enforced by this DOSH, right? So Occupational Safety and Health Officer will be what we call closely related to this Department of OSH, okay, Department of Occupational Safety and Health Malaysia. All right. So they will investigate if there's any fatality case. Okay, so DOSH will investigate the case. All right, so the safety officer will help this DOSH, this department to investigate the case. All right. Okay, so this is way back in 2000, I think in 2017, I think. All right, so the country needs safety health officer. Why? Okay, because there is a shortage. Okay, in 2017. Okay, so it was by the minister. All right, it says that there is a shortage of safety and health officer despite demand due to mega projects. Okay, so as we can see now, all right. So our Malaysia is a developing country. Okay, there are projects, always projects here and there. Okay, development here and there. All right. So safety and officer is a must in a project or in a class or type of industry that's specified in the regulations. Okay, what regulations? These regulations, Occupational Safety and Health Officer regulations. Okay, so in the Occupational Safety and Health Order, there are classes or type of industry that need to have this safety health officer. Okay, so there are always demand. Okay, there are always demand in safety and health officer. All right, to manage the matters relating to workplace safety and health. Okay, selagi negara kita ada pembangunan, alright. So if as long as our country are developing, okay, there are always development, there are constructions, there are manufacturing plant here and there, alright. So there is always a demand for safety and health officer. Okay, right. Okay, so that is 2017. Okay, now it is current situations. Okay, current perspective, current directions from the government in 2021. So they come up with our Prime Minister come up with a occupational safety and health master plan. Okay, so this master plan, all right, there will be a drive, okay, for a safety and health work culture. Okay, so you can see, I highlight here, right? So he said that there will be empowerment of occupational safety and health in public sector, strengthening self-regulation practice at the workplace, encouraging OSHA education and research. Okay, and also there will be a strategies to cover better OSH compliance in small and medium industry. Okay, so I want to highlight here because of what? Because of OSH is not only relevant to a big industry or a major a major industry tycoon or what. Okay, right? So on a small and medium industry also will need to comply to OSH, in which the OSH practitioner will, this is where the OSH practitioner play their roles, okay, where they comes in and where the demands is always there, right? And boosting OSH through technology while improving OSH on work-related road safety, informal sector, and future jobs. Okay, why I highlight this thing? Because of what this OSH master plan is for 5 years master plan. Okay, it's from 2021 to 2025. Okay, so when we have this, it shows that our nation or the government or the national are concerned with the OSH issues, with the occupational safety and health issues, in which will create more jobs opportunity for the maybe the graduates. Okay, so for the OSH practitioners, all right. So this is why I say that is why I stress on that. I stress on that there is always a demand on OSH in OSH. Okay, so way back in when I graduated in 2011, I think. Okay, way back. So I was in the field. I started in 2011. In 2011, there are only few OSH practitioners. Okay, there is not much OSH, not much OSH practitioners, and also is quite rare. Okay, it's a quite rare job. Okay, on OSH. Okay, but now when our country is developing and our country have this concern towards occupational safety and health, there are more job opportunity created, right, on OSH, right? So that is why it's quite a promising what we call a field lah to be in, right? Okay, so OSH profession is stable jobs. Okay, from Bureau of Labor Statistics, it shows that, okay, after they did a survey, right, it shows that 46% of OSH professionals who have considered the job market as very stable. Okay, despite of all the maybe the pandemic issues, okay, but there is the percentage, a quite good percentage shows that it's a very stable job. Okay, and the job demands are high because of its Malaysian oil job are growing despite plunge in international oil price. Okay, we are if for your information, we are really relies on the international oil price, okay, because it's an indicator whether we are doing good or whether the market are not doing good. Okay, but for OSH jobs, okay, so despite the plunge in the international oil price, there is always a demand. Okay, there is always a demand. Right, okay. Why choose all jobs as a career? First, okay, I have mentioned earlier, okay, high demand jobs, okay, wide prospect of jobs, okay. So wide prospect of job, alright, so wide prospect of job, okay, so this as I mentioned earlier, okay, so there is a demand and there are various workplace, okay, wide prospect of workplace and wide prospect of jobs, okay. So when there is a wide prospect of workplace, meaning to say you can go into different field, okay, be it in healthcare, be it in oil and gas, be it in manufacturing, or be it in what we call manufacturing or construction. Okay, so usually safety and health, people will say, oh, I need to work in construction. Okay, I need to work in direct sunlight, in hot. Okay, so I don't want to be there. Okay, no, you are wrong. Okay, so you can go to healthcare facilities, of course there are icon. Okay, you can go to manufacturing. Okay, you can be in office. Okay, you can be a building management people. Okay, you manage people in terms of safety and health. All right, so that is why I said that what prospect of job, what prospect of workplace. Okay, so you can be everything. You can be someone that taking care of the health, someone taking care of the welfare, okay, someone taking care of the safety, right? So because object is very wide perspective, okay, and one of the reason also why you need to choose, why is to choose an OSH jobs as a career, okay, because Malaysia is a developing country. Okay, there are development, as I mentioned earlier, there are development here and there. You can see the building here. Okay, one day you sleep and tomorrow you see a building is constructed. Okay, so there are constructions here and there. There are factory or the manufacturing plant here and there. Okay, so we are developing country and also the OSH professionals are needed, right? And also, last but not least, okay, I know that everybody want to. What is about the salary? What about the salaries? Okay, so there is a high salary range. Okay, so starting from you start from maybe a site safety supervisor. Okay, then you add on value as a competency. Before that, I need to remind you that the NOSH job is a what we call skill jobs. Okay, it's about competency. All right, so despite of having a diploma, right, so you need to have an add-on value also, okay, for that high salary. But however, okay, from time to time you will always have that add-on value, right? So the high salary range is is one thing that is very sure, okay. So but it depends on people also, Okay, so I think you know about that. Okay, not only in OSH, in every field, if you are a doctor, be it if you are an engineer. Okay, so there is always you need to equip yourself with an add-on value for your salary to be high. But the but what that one thing that I can tell you that the salary is high. Okay, right. Okay. Alright, so this is OSH career prospect. So this is what I want to highlight. Alright, okay. So tadi kita dah tengok before this we have looked into the OSH accidents, why we need OSH, why you have to choose OSH career jobs. Okay, what is occupational safety and health? Right, so this is the career prospect. So as I mentioned earlier, okay, in the previous slide, okay, so there is a wide prospect of career, okay, and a wide prospect of workplace. Okay, so this is what the prospects of career that an OSH maybe that an OSH graduates, okay, can be. Okay, so you can be a safety health officer, you can be a safety health supervisor, site safety supervisor, sorry, okay, safety and health officer. You can be in any industry, but somehow for a site safety supervisor, you can be in only in constructions. Okay, and we have another one, we have safety health coordinator. So this is for small medium enterprise lah. Okay, small medium company. All right, so then we have the safety health executive. Other than that, so this is a competency, right? That main competency in OSH, we have safety health officer, site safety supervisor, and we have safety health coordinator. All right, so for these three competency, so they will take care of wide kita kata wide range of safety and health issues. Alright, so what about this safety health executive? So this is other what we call a career. Okay, maybe you don't have any competency yet, right? So you can be a safety health executive. You can also be a safety health engineer. Okay, and when you have maybe years of experience, okay, you can be a safety health consultant and a safety health auditor, sorry, auditor. All right. Okay, so we have, because we have a management system on OSH, we have ISO 45001. Previously, we have OSAS 80001. Right, so this management system, all the company are going towards this management system. All right, so they implement this management system. So when they have this management system, there will be always a demand for safety auditor. Okay, the auditor will come to audit. All right, so this is another career prospect of OSH. Apart from that, there are also specific competency on OSH. Okay, so there is only some of it. Okay, there are a lot, but I only listed down some of it. Right, so you have chemical health risk assessor. Okay, what is a chemical health risk assessor? So it is someone, an assessor, someone that has the competency to assess, okay, the chemical health risk. Okay, what the chemical what the risk, okay, to health that the chemical pose to the workers. Okay, so it's very specific on chemical. All right, so usually a manufacturing plant that involved with chemical, so they will need to hire this CHRA people, okay, the chemical health risk assessor, okay, to come for to assess their chemicals, because it is part of the regulation. Okay, it is part of the regulation under OSHA 1994, right? So the company need to comply to the regulations, and that's why there is a demand on CHRA. So we also have this radiation safety officer that will take care of the radiation hazards at the workplace. For example, an automotive manufacturing company, they have a radiation machine. Okay, they have a machine. Sorry, they have a machine that use radiation to detect maybe a defect in their car body. car parts. So they will run through the car parts under the radiation light, under the radiation to detect any defects. So that is a need of radiation safety officer over there in an automotive manufacturing plant. Interesting, right? In an automotive in an automotive manufacturing plant, there is a radiation safety officer. You will never imagine that why do you need a radiation safety officer in a manufacturing plant? In an automotive manufacturing plant. That is why I said that OSH carrier is a wide range of carrier. You can be everything. Right. So then you have industrial hygiene technician. So this industrial hygiene technician is someone that taking care of the maybe the industrial air quality. Industrial air quality, no, indoor air quality of a workplace. In an office building. So we call it as indoor. Indoor. What we call it as indoor. And office building we consider it as indoor. So we need to know what are the air quality in the office building. Because of what? Because of when people always get sick. Maybe there is something wrong with the office building. Maybe usually your workers usually have a flu. You workers keep on coughing. So maybe there are problem with the air quality in the room, right? So this is where the industrial hygiene technician play their parts. They will do monitoring in the indoor air, in the office building, and we call it as indoor air quality monitoring. So there are wide prospect of career. And also you can be an academician. Just like me. All right. So before I'm in industry, and now I'm in the academic field. All right. There always a wide range of career, and maybe these 5 years you become a safety health engineer or a safety health officer, and the next 5 year maybe you become a consultant. All right. So you can always change to another field, and you can always upgrade yourself. There will be always a what we call a career opportunity, career advancement. You can always upgrade yourself. All right. Okay. So I hope that everybody are very clear. Even though I didn't list I didn't list enough on the career. So because there's a lot of career in OSH. Apart from what I have listed here, right? But you can always ask me after this. All right. Okay. So this is example of OSH competency. Previously, if you could recall, so I did mention on the main occupational safety and health competency, which is the safety health officer and the the site safety supervisor. All right. So this is the what how the registrations look like. So the upper part is this is the uh, uh, safety health officer registration. Once you have completed 3 years experience, and you go for training, and you sit for the exam, and then you will get this, then you go for interview. So there is always an interview with DOSH, and you can get this registration. So the Department of Safety and Health, Malaysia, will give you this registration. You might be thinking why I use green book and also yellow book. Previously they use books. They use a small books like buku 355 tu, buku kecil tu. So that book, in green color for safety officer, and in yellow color for site safety supervisor. Right. Okay, so that is previously. Okay, but now they have changed to online, right? So there is no more green book color or yellow book color. Okay, they're always white color background only. Okay, they didn't put it in a background. Okay, they didn't put green background or yellow background. No more, no more color. Okay, white color only, right? So, but still, if people say that green book or yellow book, so they always refer to this competency. Okay, green book is safety health officer, and yellow book is a site safety supervisor. Right? Okay. Okay, so that is on previous. I have shared to you with the OSH wide carrier of prospect. Okay, so there are always carrier. There are always opportunity for career advancement, for a career upgrade. Okay, so this is various workplace that you can work in. Okay, so I mentioned earlier on there are wide range of workplace. Okay, various of workplace. Okay, you can be in building construction sites. You can go to oil and gas platform, whether it's onshore or whether it's offshore. Okay, you can go to manufacturing plants, automotive, food and beverage. Okay, you can go to maybe semiconductor. So Penang have semiconductors. Okay, so few company on semiconductors manufacturing. So there is always a demand for safety officer there. Okay, so this is some of examples of safety practitioners in construction sites. Okay, they do toolbox meetings. Okay, toolbox meeting is some sort of briefing, morning briefing they give to remind people on safety. Okay, so and also they do inspections. Okay, they assist DOSH officer for inspections on machineries, on workplace, and so on. Okay, safety practitioner usually they will need to assist. Okay, usually they will delegate the task, not they are not doing it by themselves. Okay, they will have a team. Okay, so this is on manufacturing plant. Okay, so you can see that it's a top glove. Okay, a manufacturing plant, a glove a manufacturer. Okay, then you have, so you can be in marine constructions. Okay, in a ship fabrication yard. All right. So again, there are various workplaces that you can be in. Okay, it's very good adventure. Okay, you can challenge yourself. Okay, you can go from maybe in 5 years you are in manufacturing, then you go to maybe a construction. Okay, in another 5 years. Okay, so there are always a opportunity for you to build up yourself and to move from one sector to another. Okay, so this is healthcare industry. Okay, the safety officer here, the safety practitioner here is giving a briefing to the maybe the contractor or to the healthcare workers. And also you can, if here, so this is in oil and gas industry, but it is onshore. Okay, onshore activity. Okay, as it is not offshore, right? Okay. All right. Okay. So that is on a wide prospect of occupational safety and health. Right. Okay. So there are always opportunity for you. Okay, opportunity for you to grow, opportunity for you to be in a different sector, opportunity for you to be another person. Maybe one day you become a safety, like I said before. Okay, one day you become a safety health, maybe safety health engineer, right? Then the another day you become maybe a chemical health risk assessor. Okay, so that is what I think I said before. Okay, there is always opportunity for you to grow to another sector and to another career, what we call career opportunity. Okay, right. So, right. Okay, so as I mentioned in my early self-introductions, so I am the program leader of Diploma in Occupational Safety and Health in Segi College. Okay, so in Segi College have we offered this Diploma in Occupational Safety and Health, right? So why you need to choose us? Okay, why is it what we call why what we call it you need to choose, or why is it we are different from others? Okay, so as you can see here, as I listed here, okay, this is some of it. All right, if you want to know more, you can come to us. All right, so this is curriculum offered based on sound foundation in the program standards as per requirement from, I'm sorry, it's not from DOSH, it's from NQA, but we also follow the requirement from DOSH. Why? Because as I mentioned earlier, DOSH is the enforcer for occupational safety and health, and also the safety health officer are closely related to DOSH. Okay, so they need to assist the company to comply with the regulation, with the act come from DOSH. Okay, we have OSHA, and we have OSHA 1994 and also FME 1967 from the and the enforcer is DOSH. Okay, and also I forgot to mention the safety health officer and also site safety supervisor. The appointment is actually by the regulations by OSHA 1994. Okay, why I say that? Because there is one regulation specific for safety health officer, and also there is one provisions, okay, specific to site safety supervisor. Okay, so these provisions on the regulations on safety health officer is under OSHA, and the provisions on safety supervisor is under the FM in 1967. So they work together. Okay, the safety officer or this site safety supervisor, they need to work together with DOSH. All right, so that is why our diploma, we follow the requirement, we follow closely the requirement from DOSH. Okay, so that we can make sure that our graduates are fully prepared, okay, to work in the field and to follow the requirement from DOSH. Okay, to follow the to comply with whatever DOSH required. Okay, and also the program standards, of course, from the MQA. Okay, right. So we have also frequent, we also will program a frequent site visit to the industry from hands-on experience for risk assessment. Okay, for your information, risk assessment is a crucial part in OSH. Okay, whatever that you do, you need to start with risk assessment. Okay, you need to know the risk. Okay, for example, again, so for example, a cleaner. Okay, you might see it as a simple job. Okay, but if it is not done safely, okay, if there is no standard operating procedure or safe operating procedure on conducting the task, okay, and there will be an accident. For example, okay, a cleaner doing a cleaning, okay, there will be a wet condition there. Okay, there will be a slippery floor. If let's say he is not briefed on how to conduct his work safely, okay, there is no risk assessment done, right? So he might get slip and fall, and might probably he will injure himself, okay, or worst case scenario, he might be dead. We never know. Okay, he might fall maybe from a height. Okay, so maybe he are cleaning at a height, okay, maybe at a high floor. Okay, when he slip and fall, he might be fall from height. Okay, so that is why every activity, even a simple activity, need to be a there is a need to conduct a risk assessment. So in Sagi College Penang, okay, we will program a site visit, okay, to industry for hands-on experience. Okay, so that our students are equipped with the what we call the real scenario in the workplace. Okay, right. Then we also have this one thing for sure, okay, a duration of 7 months internship. Okay, so establish a strong industry relationship to assist student in internship placement that is in 7 months internship. Okay, usually for internship placement, okay, the company will quite refuse to were quite reluctant to receive students that have a short internship period, okay, especially in OSH field, okay. So then we have the 7 months, and usually the practice is if the students is good, there will be the students will get absorbed easily to the company, okay, right. So that is why, okay, this 7 month internship we put it on the last on the final semester of the, in our structure is in the last the final semester of the study, okay, right, right, okay. Okay, and why is it what is it you need to study DIOSH, okay, diploma in OSH at Sagi College Penang, okay, because we have been approved by MQA. So the all fees are including registration and tuition will with 100% PTPT and loan, okay. You will not need to take out your own money, all right. We will fully funded by PTPTN. All right. Okay. So and easy entry. Okay. We need to only have you need to have to pass in BM and English. Okay. You have 3 credits SPM only with credits in mathematics or one science subjects. All right. So you can choose. Okay. You can pass in BM and English. The 3 credit. Okay. The 1 credit is mathematics and or one of science subjects, okay, and the 2 credit, so any of the subjects, all right, but inclusive BM and English. So you have, if you have credits in BM and English and you have credits in maybe in mathematics, you can always apply in to study in our diploma, right. And also there will be an allowance for your study in 3 years study in studying in Isagi College, around 7,200 for 3 years. Okay, so that's it for my sharing. So I hope that you can you get some knowledge or you get some informations, okay, about OSH, okay, on the career prospect, on the various or workplace, okay, what is actually OSH, occupational safety and health, right. So I hope that you there is some interesting part, okay, interesting informations that I've shared with you. Then you get the informations, right. So I think that's it for my sharing. Okay, thank you for much. Thank you so much for listening. Right. Thank you so much for staying for tuning in. Right. So whoever that maybe listening to the live sessions or maybe listening maybe the recording, okay, the recording in our YouTube channel and also our FB page, okay. So hopefully that you get some information from the sharing that I conducted just now. All right, okay. So I think I will pass it back to Miss Anis.
Okay, Miss Chen. Thank you
All
for
right,
the
okay, thank
informative
you.
sharing. Right, thank you, Miss Chen.
Okay.
Okay. Students, if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section now, since we have a few minutes left before we end our session. Okay, and also just a quick reminder for everyone who are live with us, do remember to register yourself so that you can get more information regarding OSH and also for the lucky draw session. Right, so any question, everyone? Okay, let's see. Okay, so far no question, but is it okay with you, Mr. if I ask one question?
Yes, yes, you may.
Okay, so just now I was listening, right? So is OSH
Mm-hmm.
majority is you mentioned is that working like in factory site. So I just wondering, would
Mm-hmm.
it be suitable for a girl to join this program? I mean,
Of
like,
course,
nah. So just
of
wondering,
course.
like,
There, I'm myself a girl.
okay.
Okay, I'm myself a girl, so I've been in industry. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right. So there always what we call an opportunity for a girl, all right,
Mm-hmm.
to be in the industry. Okay, so
Uh,
as I mentioned before, okay, not only in a factory, not only in construction, you can be in a healthcare facilities. You can become a safety practitioner in healthcare facilities. You can become a practitioner in maybe a building management. Okay, maybe in a mall. In a mall, there is a safety practitioner there. Okay, so you can take care of safety and safety health and welfare at the at the maybe a building. Okay, so it's not necessary to be in a rough field. Okay, mungkin for a girl maybe dia tak nak lah rough ni kan, tak nak pergi construction, tak nak panas-panas, hot-hot, tak nak. Okay, so there always opportunity for them to be in a very cozy area. Okay.
I see. Understand.
Alright.
We have one more question in the comment. This
Mhm.
one from Shah. He said that after completing the diploma, which one is the best action? Whether should I pursue the degree or collecting the experience by working in this field?
Alright. Okay. So, the best, if this is my opinion, okay, it might be different from another person, okay, from maybe from one OSH practitioner to another. So there may be always what we call a different opinion, okay. So, but for my opinion, whether to pursue in degree or to collect experience in working in the field. Okay, my answer is, uh, I would ask you first. Okay, I will ask you first what you want to be. What is your vision? Okay, if let's say you are saying that, oh, okay, I want to become a safety health officer after graduating the diploma. Okay, so I might ask you, I might apa, I might suggest you to collect experience in the field. Okay, because of what? Because becoming a safety health officer is a very what we call quite big responsibility, because you are taking care of people's life. Okay, people's life, people's safety, people's health, right? So you need to have experience. As I mentioned, if you could recall, I mentioned in my sharing just now, right? So safety health officer. Okay, so he is a skill, competency and skill field. All right. So an experience does count. When we say on competency, you need to have knowledge, you need to have experience, you need to have the maybe the certificate. Okay. Right. So then these three is counted when you want to become a safety health officer. So when you have graduated in diploma, right? So it is better for you to grab experience. Okay, to become a safety officer, you need 3 years experience. Okay, so before you can apply for registrations, right? So you can go for you can my so my answer is go to collect your experience, because degree you can always you can always pursue a degree afterwards. Okay, that is if you want to become a safety practitioner in the field. Okay, if let's say contoh you kata okay, madam, I want to become a maybe I want to become a academician, contohlah, but still you need to collect an experience first, okay, before you can become academician. Alright, because again, this is a skill competency field, so you need to have experience or hands-on so that you can share with your students. Okay, so the answer is panjang-panjang berjela. The answer is you need to collect experience. You can collect for experience in the field because experience is very important in this field. Okay? All right. Thank you, Shah, for asking for the questions. So any other questions from the floor? Anis? Miss Anis?
Okay. Let's see if we have any more question. As so far, I think that's all for tonight. All right.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Ristan, for a very informative sharing session. So,
Mhm.
thank you again. All right.
All right. Okay. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Miss Anis, for inviting me. All right.
Yeah.
So I
Sure.
think
Sure.
I will be seeing you in the next maybe in the next Wednesday on our next session.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Correct.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for tuning in. All right. I'll see you again next Wednesday. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
All right. So, student, again, I would like to thank you, Miss Tun, for a very informative sharing session. So, students, this is your final chance to register yourself for the lucky draw session, as we will start the lucky draw session now. So, before we start, so how this lucky draw session will work is that we will pick two names from the lucky wheels, and the lucky winners, you need to reply to us within 24 hours. So if let's say you are not here during the live session but you watch our video afterward, you still can receive your lucky draw items as long as you reply between 24 hours. Alright? So if let's say you did not reply between 24 hours, I would say sorry, your gift will be forfeit. Alright? So are we ready for the lucky draw session? Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, there. Give us a moment. Alright, so we have our lucky wheels. Okay. So if let's say once I announce your name, you can directly comment in the comment section, and afterward we will wait until 24 hours for you to claim your gift. So let's pick the first name. The first one will receive a Segi merchandise pack. Alright. And the first lucky winner is Muhammad Ihsan Azhar. Alright. So Muhammad Ihsan Azhar, please make sure if you are live, you can comment now like yeah, it's my name, yes, that's me. Or if let's say you watch this video afterwards, make sure to comment within 24 hours. Alright. So let's choose for the second name. The second person will receive the 32 gig pen drive. Let's see. It will be alright. Tivia sini anak perempuan Kali Dasen. Okay, so Tivia sini, make sure to comment within 24 hours to collect your gift. Alright. So congratulations to the lucky winners. Alright. So before we end, just a little bit reminder for everyone that we will have another session of briefing next week on 22nd of December 2021 at 8 p.m. as well. So do remember to join us again next week as we will share again the career prospect with occupational safety and health after SPM. Right? So this is your chance to know more about our new courses in SEGI College Penang. Right? So with that, I end our session today. Hope to see you again next week. Till then, bye-bye.